We're on the verge of safety here. 34 points now from the season at the start of March. We're on the verge of staying in the Premier League. But first off today, we have bottom of the table Crystal Palace and must win a 3-pointer. Let's get straight to it. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode with Watford today. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. And as always, if you haven't already enjoyed this series so far, feel free to hit that subscribe button right now and give the video a thumbs up right at the start. You haven't even seen what we're doing yet, but the thumbs up's always warranted. You can see here on the table, 12th in the league now, 34 points. It's been a bit of hit and miss form so far, but we go into March now on the verge of safety. I mean, there's still room to push a bit higher up the table. I mean, top 10 could be possible in this first season, which would be a great achievement for a newly promoted side in Watford. So things are going fairly well. If we go over to the schedule and have a look at how things have actually been going since last time out. So the last time you caught us was against Liverpool in that 3-0 defeat in the EFL Cup semi-finals. So following off the back of that Liverpool 3-0 defeat in the EFL Cup semi-final second leg, Southampton. We went to Southampton in a game in which, honestly, we got battered. We were 3-1 down until late on. 2 massive goals late on kept us afloat to take that point away from Southampton. I mean, the game I kind of wanted to win realistically, but we took the draw and thought, oh, we'll keep safe here and go to Man United and try and take a point from there. It didn't happen. It did not happen. Man United coming here to Vicarage Road and it absolutely tore us apart. We thought we had a chance early on. King getting the early goal, 1-0 up. It looked good. And then Ronaldo equalised within literally seconds, 7 minutes. Bang, goal for him and McTominay, and they've kept going. 3-1 at half time. Second half, Ronaldo and Rashford again. We couldn't get out of the blocks against them. I mean, we didn't do too bad in terms of game like possession against them, but everything else, we just couldn't get shots against them. We couldn't get past their team. I mean, they played pretty far back, to be fair. Maguire and Varane are always going to be a beast to get past. I didn't know when Daniel Rose on a 5.9 either. Not his best day at the office at all for the guy. So, not our best result. Then, the FA Cup 4th round, we held Chelsea at home to 0-0 draw, which did lead to having a repeat fixture. But I mean, within that first leg, they absolutely dominated. You can see here, they had 19 shots, 6 on target. They couldn't break us down. We went back to that flat 4-4-2. They could not break us down. It did the business for us, kept us afloat, and we kept alive for another day. Everton, a 1-1 draw against Everton away from home. I mean, again, this is a game where I kind of want to push for a victory, really. Everton are one of those sides where they're kind of like up and down. Have a look right now where they're on the table. We're currently sitting 9th, so I mean, it's a team we need to try and get points out of, really. Chris Boulder's the manager there now, so we'll pick a manager and stuff, but I mean, it's the sort of game we need to kind of get points out, really, but a point away from it is away from home after all, so it's better than nothing. Then, the biggest one of all the results recently, Tottenham came to town and we did them in 3-0. Hernandez bagging twice, Tufan getting one, Dennis going off injured, which is a bit of a shame, really, but I mean, a massive result against Spurs. 3-0, 3 big points for the boys. You love to see it. And you can see the most recent ones here. Been a fairly interesting bag. Away to Burnley. Again, a game we kind of wish we was not. I thought we should take points from this one. Take at least 1 point. I mean, we took 1 point in the end. It wasn't good enough though in the end, really. Like I felt in terms of like dominating possession, getting more shots off, we probably deserved another goal. King did have one that's allowed in the 60th minute, but we moved. And then that replay against Chelsea came around. Came out of nowhere, really, and the early goal from Hernandez made us think, right, you know what? We can do this. We're at Stamford Bridge. We can push for this. Went all the way to extra time. A Jorginho penalty. We looked down to 10 men by this point as well. Trust Ekong already got sent off by this point. So it was a struggle. Sar's late goal took us to extra time and it wasn't enough in the end. Jorginho got that penalty. 115 minutes in. We only lasted 5 more minutes for another shootout. Maybe good than the business. Who knows? But it's another cup defeat. So the cups are all done now for the season. We are solely focused on the Premier League. With our most recent fixture, beating Newcastle. Moneybags Newcastle, we beat them. Good cat with 2 goals, 17 from 25 minutes. Didn't mess around. Playing in that deeper role now. We've tried and can most of the season. It hasn't really worked there. So we're trying a bit deeper role now. In that CM role. What a game for him. Absolutely smashed out the park. But the drops Sissoko a bit further back. We didn't really like doing that. But I mean, we got the result. That is the main thing. We took the result. And now we take that result into today's game against Crystal Palace. So on to today's fixture now. Against Palace, we're at home. So we're going for it, man. We're going a lot for this one. Back with his 4-3-3 again. I mean, it worked against Spurs. It did not bad against Chelsea. It's kind of working this new formation. So try something a little bit different. Very much a counter-pressing formation. Get the ball, just counter, like, you know what counter-press is by now. We've all seen gang press. It's pretty similar to that, basically. But yeah, Batchman in net. Firmino, Meepham, Sorota and Messina at the back. Sissoko in that deeper role now as a CDM. I prefer him getting forward, I'm not gonna lie. I love him, like, getting into that more camera role, pushing forward, but right now we're suffering for a few bodies. People aren't fully fit, so he's done a little bit deeper. With Tufan in that box-to-box, with Kuka playing attacking playmaker role now instead. King and Salah out wide, Hernandez up front. Hernandez is having a flying season, by the way. He's past 15 goals, I think, by this point now. League 14, but in the Cups as well, 18 in 32. What a season for the boy. What a first season at the club. He's absolutely smashing it. Loving life here. Glad to have him back at the club. He's flying, man. And a really good season. Hopefully, can back some more today against Crystal Palace. So then, here we go then. A big game at home is a must-win 3-pointer. Palace are bottom right now. They've not done great, really. I mean, you look at some of the players on the pitch right now. It's not a Premier League side, but looks at them players, honestly. There are a few standout players there, Edouard, Eze and stuff, but a lot of them aren't up to the grave of the Premier League in my eyes, personally. They do need a lot of rebuilding still, but I mean, it's all to happen. You just never know what's going to happen next. Right, first highlight of the game now. Sorota finds Messina. Back to Sorota. There's been a few chances in the game already, to be honest, but nothing has been shown yet. As Messina gets the ball now, he finds Josh King out wide here. King playing a lot more wide than playing up front these days. I mean, he's doing fairly well there, to be honest. He ain't doing that bad as a winger. He covered well there. Like, Dennis is our go-to probably on that right-hand side and left-hand side normally, but Hernandez, here we go. Sarr, Coco. Oh, it's not a bad effort from Hernandez. Not a bad opening effort. So into half-time here. Nothing really standing out so far. No real clear chances. I mean, we're looking at a better team in terms of possession. With that one-shot target. We got better XG, but I mean, one-shot target isn't really good enough for a team that we should be hammering at this point, I reckon. We have some word with the boys, some stern words. Gives a bit of encouragement on the go. I hope we can have second half. Let's back some goals. I've got a throw in now for Palace. Are you? Finds Edouard. Will Hughes. Bringy. I find a bit of space here, Palace. Get the ball into the box. Kelly on this right hand side. Well worn back. Lovely, love that. Go on, Hernandez. Look for the runners. Got a few ahead of him, and it's a poor pass from him, to be fair. And Edouard's been through 1-on-1 now. He hits Backman. He's chipped over him, and he can put it in. Backman super speed, sprinting them back to the line. Collects the ball. Very lucky. Corner now for Palace. Eze swings it into the box. Ayew misses it. Still bouncing around. King gets it clear. Hernandez got two players on him. You can find an option here. I mean, there's Sarr at the back stick here. There's still Hernandez going by himself. He's found Sarr this time, and oh, Mitchell with a massive header. In front of that post there. Massive header get clear. Very good defending from the boy. Seen it now. Front stick header. No, I've missed it. So we've gone for all three changes at this point. A Tebow's coming on. A Spria, our new boy's coming on the wings. Pedro's in there as well. I mean, oh, Pedro with a chance there as well. Puts it just wide. Pedro going up front now. Giving Hernandez a bit of a break. He looked a bit tired, to be fair. There's much of a line Hernandez with his goals. We need to try and find other outlets for it. Pedro should be being that one, ideally. You've got 5 minutes left here. Nothing's really come with the game. We've had a number of chances to get a goal. I mean, it's going to be another game where we just can't score. Another 0-0 draw. Too many draws. It's the problem. We can't be clinical enough. We have the players, like, we should be beating Palace, realistically. As close as it might look in terms of shots on target stuff. An XG of 2.45 and not hitting the back of the net is really poor from the lads. Wow. Until next time, thank you so much for watching again. Hopefully next time we actually have some goals for you guys to watch. But until then, like and subscribe as always, and we'll see you next time. Have a very good day. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you soon.